games to go. The really big stuff starts. How are you feeling?
Yeah, a little bit much better now than I was early in the week, especially after last week's game. But yeah, we got 3 games to sharpen our skill set up, and some areas that we got to work on from last weekend. Showed the highlights there of really digging in defensively at the start of the game, not waiting for the horse to bolt and then try to chase it down. So that's going to be a big focus of tomorrow night.
How much is eyeing off a couple of things for the finals, or is it just totally 100% the next 3?
Yeah, it's really control what we can control. We can't control what the other teams do, so we can, if we finish the season well, we'll be in the top 2 without a question, and that's our goal. And hopefully the stars align, we might get a little bit better than that, but look, we can't control what other teams do. We really have to lock in for us to improve. We know we're good. We're just shy of being a championship team, and that's what we're working towards these last 3 games.
You had some sore bodies earlier.
Yeah, still nursing a couple. That was we played those 3 games in the week, so it was. We get Damo back on court today. I don't think Casey will be on court today, so we'll see how he pulls up tomorrow. But the rest of the guys are fine.
Casey in doubt for the game?
Look, it'll be a question mark over him. We certainly want him to be out there like he was last week. He was, big at the right times, putting that bucket back into the game, blocking that shot and getting the alley-oop done. He really gives us a lot of energy out there, but look, we've got to have, report from the medical staff, and we'll go accordingly from there.
Is it tough holding him back, Trev? Does he just want to get out there and play?
Yeah, look, he's a young guy, 23, and really wants to get out there and help the team. So, look, we'll see how he pulls up after today, and if he'll play, same as last week, if we can play him, we'll play. But if the medical staff said no, he can't, well, we'll take their advice.
Be expecting everyone else to be okay for tomorrow?
Yes, without a question.
Got the Eagles coaches down here today. Do you want to talk us through that?
Oh, it's just, last year we had the opportunity to get in there with Adam Simpson was kind enough to let our coaches in there, and it just keeps you sharp to see what the latest techniques are, and hopefully we can pick their brains as well to get them off, and it's a good experience both ways.
Just back on the Melbourne game with your film review and all the rest of it, what did you learn, particularly in overtime, about your sort of late game execution? What do you take out of that?
It was more than that. It was more coming ready to play. I don't think we stated our game plan. It remained halt to get 5 3-pointers in the first quarter, and really we let the horse bolt and tried to get it reined back in. It was too much. We can't keep on coming back. We showed tremendous fight, and the character is fantastic. The will to win is fantastic. But we got to be on the offensive to start the game and not chase it. That was the biggest point coming out of that.
With Sydney tomorrow night, is it tough knowing what to expect from them, given their situation at the moment?
Yeah, we're really not that worried about them. Not worried about them. We respect them because they're very, very talented. But we're locked into ourselves. We want to make sure that we're playing the right way. And there's a few areas from last week that we can improve on, and we want to make sure we take that next step. Without a question, it's the relationship of your communication with your players. It's sometimes it's not always get a big stick out and start hitting. It's getting the players to understand it and listen, and sometimes we get the players to actually coach a session to know what they're talking about. So especially in professional sports, you're always after that latest technique that can help you 1%. If it can help you 1%, it's an improvement, and we certainly want to try and do that.
Face we can hear. You don't see that in football, very rarely. Does that hold you back? How do you feel about that? And do you think we might see it under codes?
No, I don't think you'll see it in football. We're getting the quarter time spray. That'll be a lot of bipping in there. But look, it's a part of basketball, has been since I've been here for 10 years, so it's something that we've grown accustomed to. Sometimes the players need to be reminded, and you don't want the cameras in there. Certainly the inner sanctum of the team, there's some things that you keep private, and I think that's crucial for a team to do that. You don't want the whole world to know, and especially lately the opposition know, because you're going live on TV. So it's an adjustment, and sometimes if you get the team standing up at timeout, it means don't bring the cameras in here. So there's a good understanding, but hopefully late game there'll be no more audio in there when we're given vital instructions to win the game.
Trevor, you mentioned you're What do you need to do to become one in the next few weeks?
Yeah, good question. It's something we talked about this week. We're very, very close. We talked about being on the tipping point of being a championship team, and last weekend showed that if we don't execute the finer details of the game plan, we're going to struggle. If we don't play team basketball and make that extra pass, we're going to be an average playoff team. This team reminds me so much of 2014. That team was able to take that next step, and now our challenge is if we can take that next step as well, and hopefully these next 3 games you'll see that.
One of the things you've obviously worked on is that very strong defensive pressure. But it seems that when you're getting the ball, you're giving it up a bit too easily. Occurred on last Friday and has been an issue all season.
Yeah, it's the unforced turnovers of very limited thinking before the place. We got to tighten that up. We work so hard to get the ball, and to cough the ball up like that is, you're not going to win games if you cough the ball up, and we got to do a much better job of that. And I've put a really big responsibility on the guards to make sure we take care of the ball.